This isn't a story about a city loud with wonder. It's about one that teaches you how to see. I arrived in Milan beneath a sky the color of quiet steel, the kind of sky that doesn't promise anything but still feels full of possibility. The air tasted faintly of stone and distant rain, carrying with it a feeling I couldn't name, something between expectation and memory. As I stepped out of the station, the world around me didn't shout. It simply opened, slowly, like a book someone had left on a table, waiting for the right eyes to read it. For a moment, I just stood there. People walked past with a calmness that felt practiced, like they knew exactly where they were going but didn't feel pressured to get there quickly. Their movements were deliberate, measured, almost elegant in their restraint. Even the sound of rolling suitcases seemed softened, blending into the gentle chorus of footsteps that echoed off the stone walls. I took a slow step forward onto the smooth pavement, and it felt like entering a room where everyone speaks softly, where nothing tries to impress you, and yet everything feels composed. Buildings rose around me, not towering, not imposing, but dignified. Their facades carried stories I could feel but not yet understand. The kind of stories etched not in words, but in the way time had touched them. Faded shutters, worn balconies, iron rails polished by hands that had leaned there for generations. The city didn't ask who I was. It didn't demand that I prove anything. It simply allowed me to exist within it. As I continued walking, I noticed how the light behaved differently here. It didn't strike the ground in sharp angles. It settled instead, like it was taking its time. Sunlight drifted along the edges of windows, brushed the tops of parked bicycles, slid across the slick stones that carried 100 years of footsteps. Everything felt intentional, as though the city had arranged itself hours before I arrived, carefully placing each reflection in its proper place. A tram passed, slow, quiet, almost respectful of the street it moved through. The metallic hum lingered just long enough to become part of the silence. I watched it disappear into the distance, following tracks that felt as old as memory. The city seemed to unfold in that same deliberate rhythm, not revealing everything, but offering hints, small gestures that suggested there was more just beyond sight. I could feel Milan watching, not with curiosity, but with a kind of quiet patience, as if it already knew I would stay long enough to understand it. I walked without a map. I didn't need one. The streets guided me, not through signs or directions, but through instinct. Narrow alleyways curved like whispers, inviting me deeper into a place that felt simultaneously real and dreamlike. Each turn revealed something new, a courtyard filled with plants that climbed ancient walls, a fountain whose water sounded like glass breaking softly, a doorway left slightly open as if waiting for someone who would never come. There was no urgency here, no rush, no demand to hurry. Even time seemed to move differently, slower, gentler, as though it respected the way each moment needed space to breathe. I paused near a quiet corner where ivy draped over a stone archway. A single bicycle leaned against the wall, untouched, serene in its stillness. I imagined the life of the person who rode it, someone who perhaps stopped at this very spot each morning, not because they needed to, but because it felt like a ritual. This city felt full of ritual, unseen, unspoken, but present in every small gesture. Its beauty came from the way it waited, confident, composed, steady in its own identity. A city that didn't chase attention because it already understood its worth. I felt myself slow, my thoughts, my steps, even my breathing. Everything settled. I became aware of the space around me, the sound of distant bells, the soft rustle of clothing as people passed, the quiet pulse of a city comfortable in its own silence. This was not a place that demanded admiration. It was a place that invited observation, a place that asked only that I pay attention. And in that stillness, in that gentle opening of a city that didn't need to introduce itself, I realized I had arrived not just somewhere new, but somewhere I had unknowingly been longing for. Morning in Milan doesn't begin with sound. It begins with light. Not an abrupt sunrise, not a burst of gold tearing through the sky, but a gentle unveiling, like someone drawing open a curtain only halfway. I woke to that light pressing softly against my window, warm enough to wake me yet quiet enough to let me dream a little longer. Outside, the city moved with the kind of silence that felt practiced. Not empty, just composed. I stepped onto the street and felt the softness of the day wrap around me. Shadows still lingered along the walls, long and thin, stretching like memories reluctant to let go. The air smelled faintly of fresh bread and damp stone, a pairing so natural it felt like the scent of history itself. The buildings around me seemed to absorb the light first, drinking it slowly before releasing it onto the streets. Their surfaces glowed with a muted cream, not bright, not boastful, as if they were made to be seen only by those who chose to notice. This was beauty without announcement, elegance without effort. I wandered through a narrow street where balconies bowed toward one another, almost close enough to touch. Laundry draped between them like quiet flags, moving only when the wind remembered to pass through. Somewhere above, a window opened, and the sound of a kettle meeting a counter floated outward. So small a sound, yet it seemed to fill the world. I passed a cafe where metal chairs waited in rows, perfectly unbothered by their emptiness. Inside, a barista wiped down a counter with the kind of slow care that suggested he wasn't preparing for a rush, just honoring routine. I watched him align cups along the shelf, each one placed with deliberate space between them, as though they deserved that respect. The first customer arrived, an elderly woman wrapped in a pale coat, her hair silver but strong. She spoke no words, she simply nodded. The barista nodded back. Their silence felt older than conversation, a ritual When her espresso arrived, she held it the way someone might hold a secret, gently and with full attention. She lifted it, sipped, paused, and then simply sat. No hurry, no distraction, just presence. It made me realize how rarely I allow myself such stillness. A tram approached, gliding along tracks that gleamed like quiet rivers. Its bell chimed, not loud, but clear, a reminder that movement was a choice, not an obligation. The passengers stepped off without urgency, scattering like pages of a book in slow motion. Some headed toward shops opening their shutters. Others simply strolled, hands in pockets, content to let time unfold at its preferred pace. I continued walking, almost drifting, because that was what the city taught me, to move without rushing, to look without searching. A painter sat near a fountain, sketchbook open on his lap. He wasn't drawing the fountain, he was drawing its reflection in the shallow water. Not the obvious thing, but the quieter truth beneath it. That felt Milanese. Here, beauty wasn't in what you looked at, it was in how you looked. I turned a corner and found myself in a small courtyard draped in climbing vines. The leaves shimmered with morning mist, each one catching light like a tiny mirror. Stone benches waited beneath the green canopy, worn smooth by years of unhurried conversations. Somewhere nearby, birds whispered, as if singing too loudly would break the spell. Milan is a city that doesn't rely on the dramatic to leave an impression. Instead, it cultivates an elegance so subtle that it feels effortless. Walking through its streets, you notice how every element seems carefully placed, not to impress, but to complement everything around it. The architecture blends centuries with the present moment so naturally that you forget which is newer and which is older. The facades, with their soft tones and delicate ironwork, appear almost sculpted by time. Here, even the aging walls feel intentional, holding stories with quiet dignity. Nothing shouts, everything whispers. Milan understands that true beauty does not need to announce itself. It simply exists, calm and composed. What sets Milan apart is not only what it shows, but how it teaches you to see. There is a rhythm in its simplicity, a harmony in how people move, how spaces open, how light falls across stone. You can spend minutes just watching sunlight shift across the side of a building, and somehow it feels enough. The city invites you to slow your senses and deepen them, to notice the weight of shadows, the warmth of marbles still holding yesterday's sun, the softness of muted colors that define the streets. There is no chaos here, no need for haste. Instead, everything follows an unspoken etiquette of calm. Milan feels like a guide, teaching you the value of stillness without saying a single word. More than anything, Milan feels like a lesson in intention. It shows that life doesn't become meaningful through excess, but through awareness. The way your eyes trace patterns on old stone, the way your footsteps match the city's calm pulse, the way silence becomes a companion instead of a void. Milan teaches you to value the unseen as much as the visible, the quiet as much as the loud. It reminds you that elegance is not a performance, it is presence. And in that presence, there is depth, a sense of intimacy with the world that feels rare in cities so defined by noise. Here, meaning emerges slowly, like light finding its way through clouds, revealing not just the city, but yourself within it.